Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. We are going to try something very different in this playthrough. I don't know that I've ever seen anybody post one of these on YouTube. Um, if there is, I certainly haven't seen it. So, in any case, we are going to do a playthrough and we are going to go the Joja route because why not? Um, Nobody else has really done it, and so we're going to give it a try. So we're going to call this the Joja Farm. Our favorite thing is victory because that's just because when I see the line from getting a star drop as we go through, I wanted to say the taste reminds me of victory, but I don't really know why. So anyway, we're not going to bother changing our appearance. That's not my thing. We're not going to skip the intro for those of you who are new to Stardew. Although if you're new to the Stardew world and are going to watch this playthrough and see me go down the Joja route, maybe this is not the one for you. But bottom line, it's just something different. People always talk bad about going the Joja route, but we're going to give it a whirl. We are going to do the beach farm because 1.5 it has been out for a few months now. I am playing on PC. I've got a playthrough going now already where we're using the beach farm. And part of the reason I want to do the beach farm is because I don't really like the layout on my current beach farm. But before we really get all into this, I am gonna say I've played probably over 1,000 hours of Stardew Valley, so I kind of know what I'm doing. And in my previous playthroughs, I've really tried to be super efficient, making money, not totally min-maxing, but early on, I'm kind of min-maxing. But we're gonna just kind of wing it here. I'm not gonna even probably use the wiki all that much. We're gonna just kind of go with it, so that we just get a little bit more of a laid back experience. So let's get started here. Um, yeah. Anywho, for those of you who aren't familiar, this is my grandpa, and he is dying. And this, as we maybe find out later, might be Miss Evelyn, but we're not real sure. And then this guy we'll learn more about. But anyway, he's going to give me this sealed envelope. And he flings it across the room. I don't know how he did that to where it didn't spin or anything, but that was really cool. But he tells me not to open it. It's come on, Grandpa. I'm 5 years old and I really want to open the envelope, even though I probably can't even read what's on it. So anyway, he tells me, there will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. And come on, speed it up. Your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. Why? I don't know why they chose to make him look like Santa Claus. But anyway, when that happens, you'll be ready for this gift. So that's when I'm really in need of a change, I should open that envelope. Now 20 years goes by and I work for Joja, the evil corporation. What is this? Are these mirrors? Why are there dueling managers staring people down? That's just creepy, y'all. Anyway, that guy got canned. She's wearing a headband. That guy is licking his lips. Don't know what his deal is. I'm asleep. This guy here has been dead for a long time. I hope that's just a skeleton, a fake. But holy moly. They've got video cameras pointing down on people as they work. So I decide, you know what, this is terrible. I'm gonna open the envelope. So, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. I've enclosed thee to that place, my pride and joy, Joja Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast, the perfect place to start your new life. This was the most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my boy. Good luck, Grandpa. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? So we're gonna like kind of go at this as like kind of forget what you saw there about Joja. Like we're going to the Joja farm. So we're gonna try and think of this as like Joja Mart is the good guys, if that makes sense. Even though some of the plot line will suggest otherwise. But anyway, we hop on the bus here. Stardew Valley is now just a half a mile away. And we're going to go do some farming. So we show up. And that sound was the sound of the bus breaking down, actually. Hello, you must be Evan. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the new way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. It's right over here, if you'll follow me. I don't see any forageables. Oh, wait, there was a dandelion, like right there. And here is our beach farm. And holy smokes. Doesn't look much like a farm. Kind of looks like a forest in the middle of the beach. Like, what? She's like, what's the matter? And I'm like, how do these trees, like these are like maple trees growing in the middle of the beach? How does that even happen? This isn't a farm. It's a disaster area. And here we are at your new home. The home looks nice, gotta say. Oh, the new farmer. Oh, wait. What voice do I give, Lewis? Welcome. I'm Leah Lewis, mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. Mayor Lewis has a sweet mustache, by the way. So you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house, very rustic. And Robin's like, rustic? That's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more apt, though. Rude! Oh, sorry. Don't listen to her, Evan. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so that you buy one of her house upgrades. Aha. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey, so you should get some rest. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate that. You got it, boss. I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in this box here. I'll come by during the night to collect it. Well, good luck. I should point out, I'm going to do my best in this playthrough to kind of point out how some things are done, I guess, or like some basic mechanics. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to use the always show hit tool location. So that's going to put down a little indicator of where we are about to swing. We're going to do this so it can tell me how many of something I can craft when I want to do that. We're going to leave the sound just the way it is. Mute animal sounds. We are going to reduce the UI scale all the way so that it's not in the way of anything. I should lock the toolbar, but we're not going to. And then we're going to zoom out so that when we are outside, even when we're inside, you can see more of everything. So you don't have to like move as far to go find stuff. Snow transparency. That's cool. So that means like it's very transparent, I take it. Anyway, use hardware cursor? I don't even know what that is. None of this other stuff we really need to worry about. Now, there is where you can take the screenshot of your farm. And then here's where you can actually go to the folder where it pulls up. So here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to grab these parsnips off the floor that Mayor Lewis left for us. As you can see here, you received 15 parsnip seed. Here's a little something to get you started from Mayor Lewis. Thanks, Mayor Lewis. About the only nice thing he'll ever do for us. I'm about to sneeze. Hang on a second. Nope, it's not going to happen. Anyway, you want to get up and check the weather and the luck. So tomorrow it's going to be sunny. Now you can see here, or there, it is sunny today, and then it's going to be sunny tomorrow. And the fortune teller says that the spirits are very happy today and will do their best to shower everyone with good fortune. So that's cool. And then we're going to look at living off the land. This one's for all you greenhorns out there. Chop wood and search for wild forage to earn some cash while waiting on your first harvest. So, chop wood and search for wild forageables to earn some cash. So, again, they're just kind of trying to guide you into doing things that are... Oh my gosh, I'm so slow. Now, let's organize our tools a little bit here. How do we want to do this? I guess we're going to go like that. Like that. So, first thing that we want to do is we got to clear a little bit of space for our crops. We don't need a ton because we only have 15 parsnip seeds, right? Now, when you first start out, A, you don't have a ton of energy. B, you're really slow. And C, your tools are terrible. So, it is a grind early on. You're going to feel like you're not making any progress. That's totally normal. But before we get too much done, we want to make sure that when I talk about not having very good tools, one of them is my backpack. I only have 12 slots. My tools take up most of them, and I now only have 2 spots left. So what we're going to do is we're going to chop some trees to collect some wood, and then we're going to make a chest out of the wood. And the chest is where we will store some stuff. So that's cool. Now you can either just keep on clicking or you can just hold it down. I think it's ever so slightly faster to keep on clicking, but I like to just hold it down. So anyway, so now we have 56 wood. Now to craft a chest is just 50 wood. So boom, drop it there for now, and then we're gonna come down here and we're gonna put the chest down, and we're gonna put some stuff in it. Then the next thing I guess that we'll do is, for now, go ahead and get our crops planted. We're going to put them pretty much right in front of the farmhouse. So we need 15 plots. So we hoe up the soil. Then we plant the crops. Then we water the crops. Now, when you're watering, you can stand on the spot that you want to water, but any other tool, for the most part, like your axe, your hoe, etc., you cannot be standing on the spot you're trying to hit. So, now that that's done, we're gonna, again, kind of just work on clearing out debris, basically. We're pretty much out of energy already, so that kind of stinks. And actually, now that I think about it, what I really need to do here is... Oh, wait. So your scythe does not use any energy, and filling up your watering can also does not use any energy. I don't need my watering can anymore for now. But basically what I want to do is work my way down to the exit and clear a path, basically. So it's not going to be perfect, but it's all good. Oh, come on. But basically, we just want it. Okay, so the rest of the way down, I know, is going to be fine. So let's go back up now. And that one. Is there some? Oh, that's a tree. Duh. All right. Now, boom, boom, boom. These I can probably leave. Like, I don't need the axe for now. We'll leave that. We're going to bring these other 3 items, though. And we're going to basically now kind of make our way around town, looking for forageables. And we're going to... Ooh, nice. A leek. We always want to take a leek. So we're going to move our way around town, basically. And we're looking for stuff like this that we can pick up. And so we want to try and go pretty much everywhere on the map today if we can. I guess I probably should have, now that I think about it, cleared the path this way as well. That's all right. We should have room in our chest for, or in our backpack to do what we need to do here, which is basically sweep the town looking for forageables. We're going to try and find some people and introduce ourselves like Mayor Lewis suggested that we should. So like here's Robin. We've already met her, but we'll still say hello. And she's talking about things being exhausting. This is Maru, who in my other playthrough we are married to. And I'm not real crazy about it, by the way. Oh, weren't you the one who just moved in? Hey, Maru, I've been looking forward to meet you. You know, with a small town like this, a new face can really alter the community dynamic. It's exciting. Greetings, I'm Demetrius, local scientist and father. Thanks for introducing yourself. I don't know why I give him that accent. He's studying local plants and animals. So, and now he's like, hey, have you met my daughter? She's interested to meet you. Huh? So he's a scientist. Maru's his daughter, and Robin, his wife. Now, their other son, Sebastian, is in the basement of their house, but I can't get to him because he's not friends with me, so he won't let me into his bedroom. Here's Linus. He's a good dude. Don't mind me. I just live out here alone. So he lives in a tent out here in the woods. Linus is like your like truly bona fide mountain man. Like he just lives off the land and he loves it. People are like, hey, that guy's homeless. He lives in a tent out there. He's not homeless. The tent is his home. Like that's where he... Man, I didn't bring my axe. That there's not usually a twig right there or a branch. So now I can't get in there to clear out that other stuff. But it's okay. We're just kind of trying to spruce up the town a little bit here. Get rid of these weeds and such. Oh, here, getting started. Cultivate and harvest a parsnip. So in your journal here, you get quests. And so that's one. They want me to, and they explain how to do it. Use your hoe to till the soil, then put the seed packet on the soil, and then water it every day until it's ready. You don't necessarily have to water it every day, but if you want it to grow real fast, you do. Introductions now. They want me to meet everyone around town. There are 28 people that count towards this quest, and I have met 5 of them. And there they are, those 5 right there. Now, we're going to meet several more. So, here we go. Oh, I was going to go in there to see Mr. Harvey, the doctor, but he's over here. So we'll just come over here and say hello. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Harvey, the local doctor. I perform regular checkups and medical procedures for all the residents of Pelican Town. It's rewarding work. I hope you'll find your own work equally rewarding in time. I'm sure I will. Nice to meet you, bud. Now, Harvey, he's a good guy. Most of the people in the game are good peeps. Hello, you must be Evan, the new farmer. I'm Caroline. My husband runs the general store, and have you met my daughter Abigail? She's the pale one with purple hair. That's how you describe your daughter? Oh, you aren't exactly how I imagined. That's okay. I'm Jody. It's a quiet little town. So everyone's kind of like, yeah, this is just a little town. But everyone's kind of excited to meet you because really not much happens around here. Here's Vincent. Mama says not to talk to strangers, but He's going to chit-chat with me anyway. He thinks I look like a decent enough guy. Check the garbage as soon as Vincent's not looking, because you can find some pretty good stuff in there. There's Emily. Emily likes to do some trippy stuff, bottom line. All right, she works at the saloon. We will bump into her pretty frequently. I kind of need to go buy some seeds here, so we should probably go and do that. Hello, dear. Welcome to our little community. You can call me Granny if you like. So that's all fine and dandy there, Granny. But we're actually gonna need to kind of now, I remember I said, like, we're going to make it like Joja is the good guy. Here's Abigail, pale with purple hair. Oh, that's right. I heard someone was moving into town. So, anyway, so we are actually going to do our shopping at Joja Mart, which I have never done. This is a first. So, we want to buy seeds. So I think these cost more for the most part than they do at Pierre's, so that's kind of a bummer. But like it tells you how many days they take to mature, and some other things about them or whatever. So the best thing to do is try and go for a little bit of variety. Now we already have parsnip seeds in the ground, so basically what I want to do for right now, we'll get a variety, but I want to start with, let's do 2 bean starters, I suppose. And then the rest, we'll get 5 tater seeds. And I guess a jazz seed. We want to just spend as much money as we can, because there's no sense in hanging on to cash. You got to spend it on something. So that's 8 seeds plus mixed seeds right there that we can plant. So that's another plot of like 3 by 3. So that's cool. Over here is Miss Pam. Pam likes to partake in alcoholic beverages, and she tells me, don't be a jerk and we'll get along just fine. Okay, this is Shane. He's hard at work and doesn't seem interested in talking. Here's Sam, sweeping the floors, listening to his headphones. He's like, hey, I'm Sam. Good to meet you. Sam's on the clock. Don't want to get him in trouble. All right. Here is old Morris. He is the manager of the Joja Mart. How you doing today? I don't believe we've met. I'm Morris, Joja's customer satisfaction representative. When you decide you want to become a Joja member, I'll be delighted to help you make your transition a joyous experience. Cool. Okay, so we're in the process of setting up a brand new membership system for our customers. Please check back soon to join. Okay, so that's all he's going to say. We'll learn more about that later. All right, 3:30. We kind of need to keep on moving here a little bit. Try and see if we can get to Clint's before he closes. He closes at 4 o'clock. He's the blacksmith. Hello, Clint. Hey, I'm Clint. I'm the town blacksmith. If you ever need to upgrade your tools, I'm your guy. Okay, thanks, Clint. Now we can come in here. Oh, no, we can't. I guess we need to find something worth taking to the museum before we can go to the museum. I don't know that I've ever tried that before. Going there. All right, down here's Elliot. Let's go say hello to him. Elliot lives on the beach. Cool. I live in a little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Mr. Elliot. That's the last trash can we haven't checked. Oh, hello, I'm Penny. Okay, that's all she has to say. Here is Alex. Oh, hey, so you're the new guy. Cool. I'll see you around. Alright, in here should be Mr. George, watching television, as always. He is in a wheelchair.
Huh, it's irritating having to meet all these new people, huh? Name's George, by the way. Now buzz off. Rah.
Okay, that was a nice warm welcome from Evelyn's husband. So, as sweet as Evelyn is, George is a complete jerk. Hello there, I'm Gus, chef and owner of the Stardrop Saloon. Good evening. Could I get you anything? Now, Gus should have an Italian accent, and I always fail, like on the fly, for whatever reason. I can't nail the. Okay, I already said hi to him, but let's go down here because there's. Ooh, let's go to the beach. We're not gonna get to Marnie's in time to meet her, I don't think, but we might as well come down to the beach and look for some forageables real quick since we're down here. We only have 2 spots open, so we might have to. Yep, and there we go. We're gonna probably have to head home, drop some stuff off, and then maybe come back down to the forest and look for some items. So that's no bueno. But it's only 5:40. We can do it. Here's Leah. Leah is a. Hello, it's nice to meet you. You picked a good time to move here. The spring is lovely. Leah is a bachelorette. There. Oh, wait, I already said hi to Shane. I don't need to say hi again. Leah is a bachelorette, and I've never. So usually in my playthroughs, I marry Haley. The current playthrough that I'm running, like simultaneously to this one, that's way farther ahead in the game, by the way. I married Maru, and that was the first time I ever married anyone other than Haley. For whatever reason, that's just how we did it. Um, this time I'm thinking maybe Leah, because why? We gotta pick somebody different. I know I've seen playthroughs where people have married Abigail. I don't know if I've ever seen one where anybody married Leah. So I think that's what we're going to try and do. It's going to be a little bit challenging because my typical daily schedule historically has never like made it to where I cross paths with her on a regular basis. But we have some more flexibility in this one because we're just going to wing it every single day. All I'm going to do basically is look at the calendar, and if okay, so we got a prehistoric scapula with our first artifact, Little Wormy. So we found an artifact, and the curator of the local museum might want to know about this. Now, the museum is closed. It closed at 6, but we'll have to remember to swing that. So these little things right here, hit them with your hoe, and you get stuff. But we're not here for that necessarily. We are here. Um, I should try and kind of maybe skip on doing some of this and instead uh, getting home to plant my crops. But we'll make it. I want to at least make a sweep around the forest looking for forageables, grab some stuff that we can sell. Uh, There's a dandelion right there. We'll keep on clearing out some of this stuff. We're down here. Might as well, right? I am really going to try and force myself to not be like caught up with efficiency in this playthrough. So, some of you might be thinking like, "Oh my gosh, there's such, you know, there are so many other things that I can be doing that are better with my time." And you are right. I should also point out, I highly encourage commentary. And oh man, that's no bueno. I got too much stuff. So here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna eat some stuff because I could use the energy anyway. So we're gonna eat that. Now I can pick up this horseradish, and I can pick up that spring onion. So coming down here into this part of the woods, you'll often find you will find spring onions down there. So it's a good idea to try and get down there at least for a little while. Eventually, they're not as valuable. We got a lot of dandelions today. But anyway, let's try and make our way back to the farm because we got to get our crops planted. Now, part of the value of having spent all of our money. Oh, archaeology. See here. You found an ancient looking object. Could it be some kind of artifact from long ago? Perhaps Gunther will have the answer. So we need to visit Gunther at the museum. And see here, when you find stuff like this, it will say, Gunther can tell you more about this item if you donate it to the museum. So the first time you find an item like that, that's what it's going to say. And that's your clue to go take it to the museum, give it to old Gunther. But anyway, I was saying, we only have $3. Basically, what that means is we can, we don't have any money to lose. And so each day goes until either you go to sleep, you die. You don't really die. You just get knocked unconscious, or you pass out at 2 a.m. like clockwork. All right, so let's do now. This button right here will add anything that you have to stacks that are the same item. So like it put my daffodils and my clay and whatever else in there. We're gonna put the rest of this stuff in there for now, and that. And now we're gonna grab the stuff that we're gonna plant. So like all that stuff, right? And we need this little guy. Right? Yep. All right, so what do I have? 9. So hit the one in the middle and then just make a square around it. Boom. Boom. Now I want my trellises for the green beans over there. I guess we'll put that there. And boom, boom, boom. Now we need to water. But anyway, at 2 a.m. you pass out. And the penalty when you pass out is either, okay, we're running low on energy, which is fine. The penalty when you pass out is up. It's 10% of your gold up to $1,000, which since we only have 3, it doesn't take anything. Like if I had 10, it would take 1. But so we're not going to lose any money. And then the other penalty is you wake up the next day with like half energy. However, we leveled up our foraging skill today. It went from 0 to 1. So here you see skills. We leveled it up by going around and collecting that stuff and chopping some trees or whatever. If you level up a skill during the day, whenever you pass out, that penalty for your energy does not occur. So basically, we got a free pass to stay up till 2 a.m. tonight. And what we're going to do with that, we don't have a ton of energy. We only have 18 left, which is basically like 9 swings. I don't even have enough to chop down a tree. So we will. What we're going to do is, I guess, we'll hit stones. They take 2 energy per swing because we're just not very efficient right now. So we're going to get some stone. That's the last swing right there. Now we're going to just go ahead and get the weeds. Now I'm going to work my way down because I want to show you, like right now I'm cutting weeds. What you don't want to necessarily cut is, wait for it. See, there's the warning that it's getting late because it's midnight. Anyway, when you get down here, that stuff down there, you don't want to cut. That is grass. Grass you can cut and turn into hay and feed your animals eventually. And if you let the grass go, it will spread. Same with weeds, ultimately. But we don't want the weeds to spread because all we get from them, generally speaking, is fiber. And not to say that fiber has no value, but I don't want weeds. You don't want weeds around your farm. I mean, come on, man. They're weeds, right? Get rid of the weeds. So anyway, it's 1:10. We're going to pass out here shortly. And then day 2 will be very similar to what we did today, I suppose. We're going to do some more chopping of trees and such. We got most of the weeds, so that's pretty good. Uh, but tomorrow we'll probably chop some more trees. There's going to be a new person that we can go visit, and we will try and spend some more. Okay, didn't get that last swing in, but we got 5 more mixed seeds that we can plant tomorrow, so that's cool. And there you see, we leveled up our foraging skill. And so we wake up with full energy. Now, check the weather again. I should point out, so first of all, it's going to rain tomorrow. It always rains on the 3rd day of a playthrough. So there's that. Now, it's another good luck day here, so they're in good humor, and we'll have a little extra luck, so that's good. But let's go ahead and get moving. Now, you see our crops have started to sprout a little bit. Oh, and we have mail. Advertisement. I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack's full. Does this sound like you? Well, Pierre's got you covered. Stop by Pierre's General Store today and check out our affordable size 24 backpack. See you soon. So Pierre is trying to sell us a new backpack. That is one of the few things that we will buy from him, because I don't think you can buy it at the Joja Mart. Dear Mr. Evan, last night a Joja team member found you incapacitated. A medical team was dispatched to bring you home safely. We're glad you're okay. Since you have no money, we are obligated by law to provide this service free of charge. Morris, Joja Customer Satisfaction Representative. So there you go. See, Joja, nice guy. Morris finds us, somebody from Joja finds us passed out, brought us to our house, tucked us into bed all nice and tidy, and didn't charge us a dime for it. So, sounds pretty good to me, right? Oh, more mail.
Hello there. Just got back from a fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for you. Willie.
So Willie wants us to come and visit him at the beach. All right. Let's go ahead and grab our axe today. We're going to bring that with us. We're going to plant these other mixed seeds, because why not? Mixed seeds give you each season there is a short list of possible crops that it could be, but it's somewhat random in that regard. So some people don't like to plant mixed seeds because they like pristine aesthetics of all cauliflower or parsnips or whatever. So different strokes for different folks. We're going to go ahead and plant them, especially early on where we really need some cash. All right, so we're done with our watering can now. We still got a decent amount of energy. But what I want to start doing is building out a collection of chests. Because I don't like having stuff in a chest that doesn't really go together. So we're going to have different chests for different kinds of stuff so that we can organize it, right? So, let's cut down some more trees. What do you say? I don't like that little branch sitting there. Now, one thing that I like to do, which I'm not doing right now, is when I'm cutting trees, I like to kind of start from the bottom of the map. Because what you'll do is get them out of your way to where then it's easier to see what you're working with. That may make sense at some point, but it probably doesn't right now. But anyway, we're going to cut some trees, and then we're going to make at least one more chest, because we're pretty low on energy already. We want to go greet some people. We didn't get to meet Pierre yesterday, because we didn't even go into his store. Pierre, we're going to call the bad guy in this playthrough. He's really not a bad guy. He's just kind of a little bit... look at the butterflies coming out of the tree. And an acorn dropped out of there. So we cut down a bunch of trees. And what we can do with the acorns and stuff that they occasionally drop is plant more trees. And the nice thing about acorns, pine cones, and... what are the other ones? Maple seeds is that they... don't require any kind of maintenance. You just plant them and you're done. Now, boom, I've got enough for 2 chests. So how you like them apples? We're going to go ahead and craft both of them. Boom. And we are going to pop them down there and there. This little guy is going to be green, I guess. And then this guy we're going to make blue. This guy is going to stay brown. Now, blue is for stuff that you get at the ocean, which is pretty much just those two items right there for now. And then green is stuff that we get in the spring. So Daffodil is a spring forageable. So that's what we're getting here, is stuff that we can only get in the spring. And it's going to go in here. Boom, 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 boom. Now, remember, Willie said to go and see him, which, there, to the beach. Visit the beach south of town before 5 o'clock. We'll do that. But what do we want to do before we do that? We got a little bit of energy left. Like I could cut down another tree, I guess. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Because why not? We'll keep chipping away at, clearing out the farm as we go. But it is going to use up all of our energy, pretty much. All right, so now we won't be cutting any more trees today. Actually, no, I am going to bring that. And we're going to, real quick, remember that silly branch that was in our way in town here? We're going to go find that thing, cut it. Okay, we got some more forageables. So, dandelion there, daffodil here. So we're going to go and clear out that one little spot that we couldn't do yesterday because of that one silly branch laying there. That was just some bad luck. I don't think I've ever seen that. Most of the time, there's a stone there. You hit the stone, and then you can get all those weeds. Couldn't do that because this guy. So we'll do that, and then boom. And now we are pretty darn low on energy, are we not? 40. There's Robin. Say hi. Hey, how you doing? If you need any materials or blueprints, my shop is the place you're looking for. Alrighty. Ooh, lots of people going to Pierre's here. Don't mind my husband, George. He's very friendly to strangers. So the women all go here on Tuesdays, and they have an exercise thing going on back there. I said I'm not in a good mood. What do you want? Whoa, sorry. Now this is Pierre. Hey, it's Mr. Evan, the new farmer. I'm Pierre, the owner of the local general store. If you're looking for seeds, my shop is the place to go. I'll always buy produce from you for a good price. A little agriculture could really inject new life into the local economy. Now, so you can sell stuff directly to Pierre. But you can see here, like, he sells all the stuff that I just bought, or could buy from the Joja, but he sells them for a little bit cheaper. Like, cauliflower seeds are $100 at Joja Mart. These bean starters were 75, parsnips were 25, I think potatoes were 62, so it's like, pretty significant difference here, right? So that's no good, but I guess it's, 25% more? What it comes down to, pretty much. But it's okay. We'll deal with it. But, like, there's a lot of stuff that you can buy from him, and eventually we might, we'll say hi to these peeps. Okay, so there Jody was saying her husband Kent is a soldier, and right now he's off at the war, but she is just sure that he's going to come back safe. There's Emily. Probably should have gone in and said hello to Miss Caroline. Why don't we do that? We're here. We might as well. Aha! Cut off Jody. Skirt. I've seen wild horseradish in the forest. Alright. Oh no, all these ladies. Okay, I got by. Whew. Alright, oh, there's Marnie. Ah, Mayor Lewis told me you just arrived. I'm Marnie. I sell livestock and animal care products at the ranch. You should swing by sometime. Okay, please go so I can... There we go. Now, where... Oh, there's Haley. We didn't get to meet her yesterday. Because she would have been, like, down by... Oh, I'm Haley. Huh, if it weren't for those horrendous clothes, you might actually be cute. Okay. That's kind of a weird thing to say to somebody the first time you've met. Now, we can come here and check the calendar. As you can see, there's nothing going on for the next few days, so that's cool. And then here is a help wanted board, but there's nothing posted today. So we'll have to keep an eye out for stuff. When there is a help wanted, there's a little exclamation point right there. Lewis probably could have seen me there if he would have been paying attention. That's really close. How was your first night in the cottage? Basically, it's a distance thing. If the person is within so many like squares or tiles of you whenever you dig through the trash, they see you. Even if it's like they're around the corner, I don't think that matters. I think it's just legitimately distance. Man, I forgot to bring that what was it called? The prehistoric scapula to take to the museum. So let's check this trash, and we're actually going to go ahead and go home and get that thing because we're pretty much full of stuff anyway. So why not? And again, like I know that this is not the most efficient way to go about my day, but it's okay. We're gonna go home, drop some stuff off. We'll grab that scapula, and then we'll go to the beach. We gotta see Willie, see what he's up to. All right, so you guys can go in there. Now I can start thinking about selling some of these things. This little button organizes them, so it kind of puts them in, you know, groups. We'll sell some of that stuff eventually, but for right now, let's go ahead. You guys come with me. We're gonna go ahead and plant these mixed seeds. Did I not grab them? Apparently not. Boom, boom, and I guess right there. Boom. Just a little side note. You actually can. Okay, now I don't need that or that anymore. We're gonna bring. I shouldn't need the scythe, but we'll bring it just in case. We do a little bit of more. If we do a little bit more cleanup down in the forest area, it'll be nice to have it with me. So anyway, you can hoe the soil, then water it, and then put down the seed. It doesn't matter. Um, the only thing that matters is that you hoe first, because then you can either put down the seed and then water it, or you can water it and then put down the seed. But you gotta hoe first. All right. Where did I say we're going? The beach to see Willie. We're gonna get a cutscene here. So he's down here smoking a pipe, tapping his foot. What's going on, Willie?
Ahoy there, son. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you.
So Willie was off on his fishing trip, and I don't know what boat he took because when you see the boat that he's got, ain't no way he was gone for a month on that thing. Still trying, yeah, see? A month on the salty seas. Big haul. Sold a lot of good fish.
Only saved enough to buy me a new rod.
All right. So he's a like professional fisherman, and he's just now getting a new rod. And this is the one that he was using, which is a bamboo pole, like super basic fishing rod. And he was using this like deep sea fishing. Come on, man. But it's just a game, so deal with it. All right, shop's back open, so come on by if you need some supplies, and he will buy fish from you. If it smells, it sells. That's what me old poppy used to say. So Pierre will buy crops and stuff from you. Willie will buy fish and stuff from you. Now Clint is the blacksmith. He will buy like ore and stuff like that from you. Come in here and just get a look at the goods here. So there you see some fishing rods, some fish tanks that are new in 1.5. This Fisher double bed is new, but that's it. And we only have $3, so no point in hanging out there. I don't know if that counts as talking to Willie for the day. I know that counts as meeting him. See, but it does not count as talking to him. And that leaves basically 3 people left that we haven't met. the wizard we can't meet yet. So it's Jazz, and this is Sebastian that we'll try and meet today. All right, so that counts as actually talking to Willie, even though that first interaction counted as meeting him, and we clearly sat there and had a conversation. In terms of the mechanics, you can talk to each person like one time a day, and it count for friendship points. Hey, what's up, Elliot? Okay, cool. So I guess while I'm just kind of running around here, the rest of the day we're going to be just kind of trying to we'll try and find Jazz, say hello to her. Got a broken CD out of the trash. So far, we're not having a lot of luck with digging through the trash. My last playthrough, we did. We had lots of luck. So we're looking for Jazz here. And again, I'm trying to not really use the wiki. For the most part, I tend to kind of know where people usually go. Maybe not like at that exact moment, but I tend to know places where they might be. And we're going to just try and rely on that. Because if it's not perfect, it's okay. All right, hey, there's Leah. Now, Jazz, I was hoping would be up here jumping rope. But she is not, so that's no bueno. Although she might be on her way home from school. So, hello, neighbor. We both live outside of town. Does that mean something? I don't think so. Speaking of which, I forgot to go to the museum and drop off this scapula. And we only have an hour and 20 minutes now to get there before it closes. So we might see Jazz coming home from school, which they do at the library, which is in where the museum is. We might see her coming back. And then we can drop off the scapula. There's Vincent, and I'll bet Jazz is right behind her. Yeah, see that? Oh, won't let me have any more gummies today. There's Jazz. Hi. That's all. She is super shy. And Penny tutors them. So that's awfully kind of Miss Penny. Penny is a sweetheart. Now, Sam is a good kid. He gets into trouble from time to time. But all in all, he's just, ooh, a geode. Now, you found a geode. A local blacksmith can break it open for you. Who knows what be might hidden inside? Why? It's supposed to be open until 6. Oh, apparently I clicked on the sign for the hours, not the door. That was bizarro. So maybe I could have gotten in there yesterday. Abysmal. Not a single piece in the entire collection. So Gunther just moved to town, and he took over as museum curator. And he's going to have his work cut out for him, because there ain't nothing in here. And as you'll find out, there's a lot of books missing from the library, too. So it's like, what in blazes? So anyway, remarkable. It's very old. I'd love to study this in greater detail, but it is yours. He's got a sweet mustache and a dapper outfit, I must say. I've got a favor to ask you. Would you consider donating any artifacts or minerals that you find? We can make a groundbreaking discovery together. Who knows? You keep donating, I might come across something interesting to send your way. So, is he trying to, bribe me? I'm confused. So just donate stuff to Gunther, and you might get rewards for it. Is basically what he was just telling you. So, here we go. Now remember, we have this right here, donate an artifact to the museum. Well, it said go and visit Gunther, and now it's telling me to donate something to him. It's like, alright, but first I want to see, what does this say? Tips on farming. Use fertilizer to improve quality, reduce workload, or hasten crop growth. So there's fertilizer that improves quality. There is retaining soil that will make it where sometimes it doesn't need to be watered the next day, and speed grow, which speeds up crops. Fruit trees take a whole season to grow, but they require very little maintenance. Keep the area around it clear or else it may not grow. Now with the 1.5 update, it will tell you if you can plant something there or else It will. Oh, it can tell you if you try and plant it somewhere where it's not going to grow. It will tell you, nope, can't plant it there. Anyway, crops will die as soon as the season ends, so be careful of that. There are some crops that grow multiple seasons, but if it is a single season crop, um, and it turns the next season, each season is 4 weeks. If it goes to the next season and the crop hasn't been harvested, it dies. Some, such as kale and wheat, need to be harvested with a scythe. All right, so we learned something today. And now we're going to go here and donate to the museum. And scapula, we're going to put here. Journal updated. What could it be? Archaeology says it's done. Ooh, $250. Would you look at this? So, now we got some spending money. And I would love to go and spend it there to have Clint open my geode. But, I should have gone up over there to check the trash by the Joja Mart. But it's okay. We're going to go look for Sebastian, because he's the last person that we need to meet. So introductions, 27 of 28. This one's still going to take a few days, but we're knocking out quests, baby. So, anyway, so I have a simultaneous playthrough going. I think I started saying this and then stopped. But my plan here in the relatively near future is to try and kind of alternate which series I post to, but we'll see how that's going. Let's come back here and say hello to Maru. And there comes Sebastian out of his bedroom. He's going to go out and I think smoke a cigarette by the lake. So, hey buddy. Boom. Oh, cool, you just moved in, right? Out of all the places you could live, you chose Pelican Town? Yeah. So now I greeted everyone, but I didn't get a prize. It basically just turned into another quest, and it's saying give someone a gift, because that's how you basically make friends. So I don't really have anything that I want to give anybody up here at the moment. If I could find something forageable, maybe give it to old Linus, but not seeing anything. So we're going to swing back to the farmstead here. There is a horseradish. Grab it. Another horseradish. Now we got that fishing rod. Didn't even get to freaking use it today. We got a little bit of energy, so we'll get something done here. You just wait. First, we're gonna drop stuff off. So you guys go in there. Boom, boom. We're going to plant that, I suppose. Boom. So I need my watering can again. Boom. All right. There we go. Let's go ahead and refill that bad boy. It's funny that you can put ocean water in it and then water crops, but it's just a game. Okay. Now we're going to go fishing. But dang it, well, it's fine. We're going to leave that and that behind. We're just going to take our fishing rod. We don't have a lot of energy, but what we can bring with us is we'll bring these 2 gold spring onions. And I want to go fishing up here. How long is it? We left around 8 o'clock, we'll say. I think this takes me a little over an hour to get to where I want to fish up here. So we'll need to leave. Oh my gosh, this episode's getting long. So FYI, episodes are gonna be pretty much 2 days per episode. So that's that. And I'll try and keep them to around 45 or 50 minutes. This one's going to be a long one simply because of all of the cutscenes, plus me jabbering on for 5 minutes at the beginning. Now, fishing. You can see there it says click to raise the bar, release to lower the bar. Keep the bar behind the fish. So you have that little green bar that you're trying to keep that fish inside of. Now, the key to fishing is to use quick taps or clicks in order to make the bar hover. So, um, a lot of people struggle with fishing, but you click and hold and then release to cast. And then when you get the little exclamation point, you click again. Boom. And now it hooks the fish. And now the game begins. And you can see it going. If I let go, the bar just sinks to the bottom. And as it rises, I just kind of use quick taps to make the bar rise and stay with the fish. Got it? Good. You're all experts now. Now this guy up here works for Joja. They're doing a, mining project or something, or a drilling project. And you'll learn more about that. Not next episode, but the one after. All right, now here I got the fish, and I can hook them, but I want this treasure. So you basically put the bar behind the treasure until it hooks it. Now the problem is when you do that, if you get away from the fish where you're not behind it, it will start to get away. So you got to be careful and try and catch both. Okay, so we got a geode and 2 pieces of coal. Not the greatest, but it's not that bad. Now I have 4 energy, and it takes 8 to cast. So now, like, I'm sluggish from overexertion, basically meaning I used up too much energy and now I'm in the negative. But I can go like this, eat a spring onion. Remember, it was 23 energy to eat a spring onion, so now I have 19. So I'm back out of the, negative. Oh man, I just wasted a cast. So there goes 8 of the energy that I just bought. It's okay though. We don't have that much time left to go fishing. So we'll finish up with what energy we have. We're running out of space anyway. And you can see now I'm able to cast a little bit farther out. Pretty sure I am now level 1 fishing. So I leveled up from 0 to 1 already. And my meter, the little green bar, is a little bit bigger than it was. So that's cool. Now chubs are good for eating. Like you see a sunfish, silver quality sunfish, the little star there, silver quality. I'll explain how to get higher quality in a second, but it's only 18 energy. The chub is 35 energy for silver quality. So, if you had to pick one to eat the chub. And some of the reason why chubs are good is not just because they're decent energy, but also, all right, one more cast, I think, because it's getting late. I suppose I can get one more cast after this, depending on how long this takes to hook. But anyway, the farther away you cast from dry land, the higher quality fish you will tend to hook. So if you cast like right here, you're going to get all basic quality fish. If you cast really far away from any one spot where somebody could stand, you'll get like gold quality fish or iridium quality, which is like a purple star. And to get that, you have to get a gold fish and a perfect catch where it never gets outside of the green bar. But it's 12:30. We need to get back to the farm. So, okay, that's good because a whole lot longer, I might not have been able to make it. Okay, so we can get this chest. I want the chest. Yeah, come on, give me something awesome. Come on, baby. Be awesome. Iron. Whatever. All right, we got to hustle. 1250. If we pass out, it's not a big deal. We'll lose 25 bucks, but I don't want to lose any money if I don't have to. And if I show you here, we did level up our fishing to level 1, so we won't lose any energy even if we do pass out. But let's get home. It's a good idea to save some of everything. So like of all that stuff that I foraged yesterday, you're like, why is he just and today, like why is he just foraging stuff and then just throwing it into a chest? Well, it's because you want to have some for various reasons. Some is to cook. Some is for like little quests where somebody might ask you for a certain kind of item. Um, but there are a lot of reasons why to keep some of everything, is the bottom line. All right, so let's actually put the fishing rod away. So that didn't take even close to an hour to get back, so that's cool. Now, the chubs, see, like I'm keeping the one sunfish, I'm keeping the one bullhead. I'm going to keep all the chubs because they are my main source of food for now. And like in here, I'm keeping all this stuff because there's just no reason for me to sell it anyway. I can take these with me tomorrow. But let's kind of get organized here. I don't think I'm going to need the hoe for, well, I'll need it eventually. But I'm going to take these because tomorrow I want to go to Clint's and have him bust those open. I got the money for it. Might as well see if I get anything awesome out of it. Which I won't, but a guy can hope. Now in here, like I could sell these dandelions because I've got 5 of them. I don't need 5 for anything. However, let me demonstrate here. Boom, 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 and boom. If I were to take all of these, I'm not going to do it, but I could go here and craft these wild seeds, and I could either plant those or sell them. And the sale value of those is way more than the combined sale value of those by themselves. So that's why it's a good idea to keep some of everything instead of just selling it right away. So we'll learn some of that stuff as we go. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. So yeah, let's go ahead and hit the sack. It's 1:30. We don't want to pass out because we'll just lose money. So if you have not done so already, please be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.